Good morning, guys. You can see it's a sunny but snowy day actually in Kyiv. And I wish that this would be a happy video talking about how nice the sunshine is, because it is nice on my face. But this video is not going to end with a good mood, just to warn you guys. Even though sometimes life in Ukraine looks really nice, there's always the gloomy side of war. And this video has taken me months to put together, and finally it's time to release it. So here it is, starting in my apartment actually a few months ago. Guys, I really love this little thing, and it was so fun flying it again after so long when I went to Irpin. So in this video, this was the first time I had flown a drone in Ukraine since the war had started, because first off, the skies were closed due to Russian aerial strikes, and it's just a dangerous place. So the whole country basically became a no-fly zone, and I wanted to show the destruction of what had happened in Ukraine. Some of it's been repaired. Thankfully, a lot of this has been repaired, but also a lot of the buildings that didn't have enough funding, or personal houses that didn't have the money to fix the roofs, they're completely destroyed now, because after the rain and the snow, this girl, Anna, she was actually the inspiration, we believe, for Bansky's photo taken also near kind of this Irpin Bucha area. You may have seen it on social media. But this photo that went a bit viral kind of shows that she might have been the inspiration for Bansky coming to Ukraine and painting a piece of art on this destroyed building. This drone shot is, I think, the last memory I have of flying my drone before I had to give it away. Guys, I really love this little thing, and it was so fun flying it again after so long when I went to Irpin. I've been avoiding flying during the war, but I figured it out there and it was pretty safe. And honestly, I wanted to bring this with me to Europe. I'm gonna travel again in the future, but I got a request from someone I knew who was collecting things that different battalions needed, and one of them was a drone. So guys, as you can see, this first part of the video was filmed in my apartment in Kyiv about 2.5 months ago, back in August. And since then, there has been a lot of drone warfare, both on the Russian and the Ukrainian side. And a new project called the Army of Drones, which is why I'm doing this video now and sharing now. So we all have heard of these, really expensive military drones like the Bayraktar, and it's been amazing that people have fundraised for them. But at $2 million a piece, they were just too expensive to really be able to fundraise for on a small project like mine. So I'm very happy that these smaller DJI drones, these commercial drones, which can cost anywhere between $500 to $2,000 a piece, they have been helping so much in Ukraine with things like spotting where the Russian military is, helping guide artillery, helping navigate, and really just being able to give us information and the upper hand in helping defend Ukraine against the Russian invaders. So here is the update on why I gave away my beloved drone and how it's helping potentially in Ukraine. Guys, I love this little drone, but I am donating it to the Ukrainian army. This is goodbye, buddy. I'm gonna miss you. Hope you do well. One of my favorite things about having a drone was being able to show a different perspective and literally get a bird's eye view of these beautiful buildings and monuments and places I traveled. This is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs government building in Kyiv, right in the city center, as well as the St. Michael's Dome that we just saw. Here's Krashadik, and you can see how beautiful of an angle this is here in Maidan. This is before the war. I'm so happy I've had this memories, and unfortunately I was also able to show the destruction of the missile strikes and of the Russians after they invaded as well. I got a request from someone I knew who was collecting things that different battalions needed, and one of them was a drone. And the thing is, they're hard to buy now in Ukraine. Basically, they bought all of them, and they all, end up getting destroyed. But before they get destroyed, they end up saving lives or helping destroy, Russian soldiers, hidden tanks or like, ammo depots or anything, right? Like it literally could be anything, right? It helps find location of where the Russian soldiers are while protecting Ukrainian soldiers.
Much of this battle is fought avoiding the artillery threat. In underground bunkers like these, where local Ukrainian commanders like Pavlo can respond to Russian attacks. They're assaulting our positions from early morning till night, he tells me. But the real problem is we are heavily outnumbered, he says. But the innovative use of low-cost tech is helping to bridge that gap. In another frontline bunker, we saw how commercially available drones are giving Ukraine an edge.
Wow, that's incredible, because we've just seen an artillery strike in this position that the Ukrainian drone operators have identified as being full of Russians. Like you can see Russian soldiers, as we look at them live now, running for cover as Ukrainian artillery pounds their positions.
So it is one of those really powerful things. This isn't a Baikonur or one of these, super expensive mega drones. And that's why I even asked, I said, it's a Mavic Mini 2. Is it even going to be good enough? Because it's lightweight, it can't carry bombs or anything. And the range isn't super far. So even with these small, home use or commercial use drones like the DJI Mavic, they're used for spotting. So they're not strong enough to actually carry munitions. Obviously these missiles and bombs would be too heavy, but they're excellent at spotting to see where the Russian tanks are, where the Russian artillery fire is coming from. So they can be used both for defense as well as a counter offense to destroy the Russian tanks and different military objects that are coming to invade Ukraine. And it's crazy that now in 2022 that even a small consumer drone that you can literally buy for less than $1,000 has the capability of of flying and showing where these objects are hiding. This is something that normally would have costed hundreds of thousands of dollars or millions of dollars in the past. So really, this year's war is completely different than anything that we've ever seen in the past. They said this would be really good for like reconnaissance, but also as even training for the really expensive drones.
A month ago, Ukrainian drone pilots were flying for hobby and business. Now, they're flying into war. One business owner, Taras Toriak, sells drones. He sold out of the 300 in his inventory. They're still coming in as donations.
End users, is civilian users, military users, those drones. And everybody started to use these drones to find some enemies in our country, and it's helpful. And I know many examples when it saved life of our Ukrainian people.
The remote pilots are currently using the drones for reconnaissance.
We have drones with thermal cameras from DJI and from another brands as well that used at night. So we see the soldiers at night, we see the tanks at night, and they all will be dead if they will not go back to Russia. And for sure, it's scary to use a drone when you in Ukraine right now, because it's a huge risk for your life that you will be detected and destroyed by them. So you have to follow some rules to avoid to be detected
drones have been used as weapons before, encountering them can prove difficult. Peter Warner Singer is the author of Wired for War.
So some of the, for example, DJI drones, they don't go over 40 miles per hour. You're not going to use a fighter jet to shoot it down. It'd be hard even for a helicopter. They're also, they're like literally this big. So the responses to them range from, old school using guns of some kind to what the US military turned to was a variety of jammers, basically trying to go after either the signal that's controlling the drone from the human operator on the ground, or going after the system itself, kind of overwhelming its electronics. And reportedly, the Russians have that kind of technology. They've also, on this jammer side, we've seen images of, in their convoys, civilian vehicles that are not just about drone jamming, they're cell phone jamming. And we think this is going to be one of the things that they deploy into these cities as they also deploy the rest of their tanks and the like.
So the soldiers can use this for practice and to do some light recon because it's small and light, it can fly anywhere. And then they can use this to collect data and also just practice. So when they do fly the big drones, they have a better chance. So that's what I'm donating, even though I do love this thing. I honestly rather have just bought another one to give them, but they're just hard to find now. So Slava Ukraine, guys. And I'm gonna pack it up in this shoe box because that's what I have. And after what Roman told me, about them wanting little, and after what Roman told me about, and after hanging out with Roman and finding out, and I figured out put a little snack in here for them too. I think whoever ends up getting this drone is gonna appreciate it. So here we go, guys. Today, guys, I'm donating my drone, a little DJI unit. I love this thing, but I'm gonna give it to the military so they can do some good things with it. Let's see here. I miss this little thing. I loved it. So I got a request from one of the volunteer coordinators asking for drones, and I wanted just to buy one for them, but they're hard to buy in Ukraine now. So I have to give up my personal baby. I'm gonna miss this thing.
I'm Olga. I'm a volunteer for Ukraine. I've been volunteering since about the second month this war started. I bumped into quite a few individual volunteers at that time, which then evolved to working under one of the organizations. And it evolved to where I am currently now working directly with soldier units. What I do is I network with people, I connect people from different backgrounds, from different modes of ability to help in Ukraine, with people who are actually on the ground in Ukraine, and to make sure that the soldiers get the equipment or the supplies that they need. The equipment can range from night vision goggles to thermal imagers to drones.
I'll pack it a little bit nicer for them. There we go. Guys, I decided to give them this little calendar as well. I think they might enjoy it for a little motivation. I think this is the guy picking up the drone. There's an ambulance. So today I'm with two kind of special guys.
Hi there.
Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Vladimir. I am Ukrainian. I'm Ukrainian from Dnipro, is in center of Ukraine, close to east.
Okay.
I am one of the co-founders of NGO Dla Heroiv, which means for the heroes. Mm-hmm. And everything what we do for the heroes. Heroes are everybody, like volunteers, defenders, warriors, regular people. So we provide foods, we provide medical supplies, we do provide all these body armors and other stuff that warriors are needed in. We even do medical evacuations from the east. We're doing that for not for a long time, just a couple of months, but hey, war is just started.
Yeah, and wartime, a couple months is a long time.
Yes.
And actually, I noticed this ambulance you guys came in.
Ambulance is awesome, actually.
Yeah, where did you guys get it?
Well, ambulance was donated from really good guys. It's Ukrainian Guardian Angels. Thank you for them. Thank you, Nick. Yes, he provided. He's Australian Ukrainian. Yes.
Okay, very cool.
And so we work with many different NGOs. Ukraine keep united.
Yeah, and tomorrow actually you're driving the ambulance to Kharkiv.
To Kharkiv, after the Kharkiv, probably to Donbass.
Yeah, can you introduce yourself as well?
Yeah, I'm also a member of one NGO. We are doing like humanitarian work, also helping military. Sometimes also some special equipment for military.
Yeah. What's the name of the NGO?
And CXR.
Okay, cool. And if people want to follow you guys, how do they find it?
Well, you can find us on a Facebook Dla Heroiv. It's spelled Dla Heroiv.
Okay. I'll add it to the bottom.
In English,
Yeah.
yes, but the meaning is in Ukrainian.
For the heroes.
For the heroes, yes, but you spell it Dla Heroiv.
Okay.
You will find it. It's for Facebook and Twitter.
I'll find it.
If you find our NGO, just 3XR.
Okay, what does it stand for?
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
Maybe it has like a Ukrainian meaning. We'll link it below anyways. Okay. Can you hold this for 1 second?
Yeah.
Just keep filming. So today, the reason why we're meeting is I'm donating something that was very special and dear to me. My favorite pair of Lacoste shoes. Because the front line needs white tennis shoes. No, actually, it's a drone. And if you guys watched my last videos, especially the ones in Sri Lanka, but even also the one in Irpin, I loved this thing. This little baby, it's like very dear to me. But when I was asked if anyone could provide a drone, at first actually I just wanted to buy one, but they're hard to find now.
Yes.
Why?
Yes, they are. Because it's very high demand on that. Yeah, everybody wants a drone to pass it to Ukrainian soldiers to keep fighting against Russian aggression.
And like, what's the benefit of like these small personal drones? Because this cannot carry like a missile or something, you know?
We are connected with one unit, which is in, I will not tell, which is
somewhere
on the
in the
east,
front, yeah.
somewhere on the east, yes, and they are air intelligence, and we speak with them a lot, and drones are really important on checking where the Russian units are, small ones especially.
Yeah?
Because, yes, they could not be found or
Detected
something.
as much, yeah.
Detected as the bigger ones. You cannot drop something from that, but you can check where and how. So this is an intelligence thing that saves a lot of lives.
If anything to help Ukraine win, we do it. So
Actually, I remembered
Thank you.
our NGO, Renegade.
yeah.
Elite Runners. You can find us in Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay,
Also,
I appreciate it.
Thank
So
you
thank
very
you guys,
much.
Diakuyu, thank you for your work.
Дякую.
And
Slava Ukraine.
Freedom Slava. After this war, let's have a beer.
Let's have a beer after this war.
Okay.
you can do this
Cheers.
also during the war.
Also doing the war. Okay.
Appreciate it.
Okay, bye guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alright, so the drone's gonna go to a good place.
Hi everybody.
Hi John and everybody.
I am Vladimir from charity fund Dla Heroiv for the Heroes, and we're passing a drone that we picked up from Johnny in Kiev.
to Dima.
I'm Dima from Zaporizhia. Как сказать, шестая стрелковая.
6th Shooting Brigade from Zaporizhia, and his unit is gonna be fighting for Ukraine. So we passing him the drone and wishing him good luck. And thank you, Johnny, again.
Thank you, Johnny, and thank you for all people who help us on this difficult moment. Thank you.
Hey Johnny, hope you're good. Thanks so much. It's greatly appreciated for your support. Dima and his team are overly humbled by your help in donating the drone to them. And these guys from the organization are absolutely brilliant as well. So many people doing so much good. Thank you so much.
В Україні війна. Наш підрозділ просить допомоги для комплектації нашого підрозділу легковими або вантажними автомобілями для перевозки тяжкого артилерійського озброєння. Просимо допомоги. Всі ми. Дякую.
These guys are, you have no idea how happy they are. And they're like over the moon. I'll keep on saying that because it's, yeah, you know, it's, that's how it goes with helping with soldiers. I think I just, from my side, I get very emotionally invested as well. They're pretty much like friends now. So yeah, thank you so much again. And thanks for the retweeting as well.
Dear friends, we are very grateful to you for your help and support that you with us at such a difficult moment. At the moment, we are in dire need of a car in order to be more mobile. We are express our deep gratitude to you. Thank you very much. Slava Ukraini! Доброго дня! Хочемо висловити велику подяку Вормонітору, Алексу Бонду, Бруно та Ользі та усім тим людям, хто допомагав в зборі коштів для того, щоб ми змогли придбати ці 3 чудові автівки. Ми дуже вдячні вам за це. Ми висловлюємо велику подяку і будемо старатись та працювати на користь Україні. Слава Україні!
This week, Ukrainian military command saying drones are playing a crucial role in counter-offensives in the east and the south.
We're with a Ukrainian reconnaissance unit just outside Zaporizhia, and these guys' main job is to work out where the Russian positions are so they can call in the strikes.
Just a quick update. They've been hit quite badly. I mean, not the unit, but the area in Zaporozhye, so, or Melitopol. So yeah, they'll get the video out as soon as possible. They just updated me what's going on their side. Hey Johnny, how you doing? Finally got in touch with from Dima's unit. He's pretty much the points person from the unit now. We'll be helping them, you know, whatever they need and stuff like that, with Dima's wife and Dima's mate from Australia. So also did follow up about the drone. He said that it got damaged because it got attacked by a tank. 2 guys got injured and the drone got smashed, well, destroyed. But luckily the guys are alive. They're recovering, so that's the, I guess, the story of the drone. Yeah. Hey Johnny, yeah, I just spoke to his best mate in Australia. He didn't know about it, so he's in shock. So I'll be in touch with him, depending on the time difference as well. My mother is also in touch with Dima's wife. She's totally out of it. Of course, you can go ahead with that to share his photo in memory. That will help a lot, for sure.